What's up guys, it's absolutely Alpha here, and this video is going to be a thumbnail tutorial for how I make my thumbnails. I've gotten a few requests for me to do this, so I thought, why not make a video, because I think it might be pretty useful for you guys. So this video pretty much is going to go through how I take the screenshot in Minecraft with me using Badlion client and replay mod. Then we'll hop over into Photoshop and I'll show you guys kind of what I do for each thumbnail. Now I'm a bit of a Photoshop noob, so there's a video in the description which is how I learned to make these thumbnails, and I'll link that, and I use one of his presets, and that is how I run my thumbnails. But hey, it works. So if you find this useful, make sure to subscribe to the channel and also leave a like on the video. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this tutorial. Decided what we're gonna do. We're gonna have me and a crafting table, and we're gonna have a person running at me. So the play is we're gonna get myself lined up right here. Open to land. Allow cheats creative. And then we're going to another Minecraft right here. One of my many alts. Load into the world, and we spawned here at one of our old thumbnails. And we're gonna go ahead and TP to myself. All right, and we're full diamond enchanted, and the play is that we'll be running this way and fall. Blah, blah, blah. You guys get it. So we're gonna go ahead and set ourselves up over here. This is me and the crafting table. Let's get myself lined up into a position I'm happy with. Something like this I think would look reasonable. We're fairly close where we're not really obstructing the view of anything. Okay. So we've done that. We're gonna open to land. Oh, whoops, we already did that. Silly me. We're gonna start recording. Tab it to my other Minecraft. And now that we're recording, we're just going to practice falling in the head editor a couple times. Well, not practice, but run into the head editor a couple times. Because that's kind of the play. I don't know exactly what we're going to want here. But yeah, the thought is that you get this take a couple times, and then you'll be all set. Alright, that's probably enough. So we're going to go ahead and go here, stop recording. We're going to quit, go to our replay viewer. And once again, first thing we're going to do, hit P. So pause. Then we're going to go set our speed to half, 50%. And then the next thing, we're going to add F1. And then we're looking for the spot that we want for the thumbnail here, which could be something like this. We're just going to have to see. We're going to have to wait a little bit because, I was talking to you guys. Alright, now we got him coming in. And so what we're looking for is just a clean thumbnail shot. I just barely missed it there. Also, I might change the angle a little bit depending. I would love to get this guy in a position where he's not covered by anything. And I'll show you what I mean in a second. Oh, that's so bad. Yeah, that was not a good one. That was not a good one. We'll get a good one in a second here. That's actually not bad. Hold on. If we angle this a bit, this angle right here. I'm in the crafting table. He's falling. Pretty reasonable. Pretty reasonable. Just position this in a manner that I like. And you're thinking about what objects am I going to be highlighting. You don't want to have too much overlap. It's like each person is going to be highlighted. The crafting table will probably be highlighted because it looks dope. And that might be it. I don't know if we're gonna highlight the head editor in this instance. We'll have to see. But overall, this is fairly clean. So we're gonna go ahead and take our screenshot and then head over to Photoshop. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and open up the thumbnail pack in Photoshop, and it brings us up with it'll probably bring you up here. So all these things will be done. You're just gonna unhide everything except these two. You're gonna add the extension here on the styles, and you have style 1, which is this, and style 2, which is that. That's for your background. This is for your highlighted images. Now we're gonna click File, New. Make sure you do 1920 by 1080. That's what we want the res of our thumbnail to be. Click Create. Bam, we got this. Now we're gonna go here to our Minecraft folder, Minecraft screenshots, and right here, this one it comes up on the other monitor for me. But this screenshot right here is what we're going to do. We're going to right click on the picture and click copy, keeping it open. Paste our screenshot in here. And next thing, we're going to decide how many things we want to highlight. So I'm going to do him, I'm going to do him, do the crafting table. And for now, I think that's it. So we're just going to click 1, 2, 3 for our layers. The third time, there you go. And so that'll be what we do. So you're gonna highlight your layer that actually is the picture. We're gonna go here to view. You could probably do Control+, but I'm too lazy and I just do this. We're gonna go in 3 times. You're gonna go with this hand. This is how you move around to decide what you want to highlight. So do the crafting table first. There's 2 tools what you can use for this next step. Either this, the magnetic lasso, or you can use the pen tool. I'm gonna use the lasso. We're gonna go ahead and just click right here, and it's magnetic, so it kind of just follows the path for you. So we're just outlining this thing, and we're gonna get to the corner here and make a little dot just in case it's confused. And we're going up the side of the crafting table here. You want to be steady enough that, you know, it doesn't go anywhere all over the place, but you don't want to be like super slow either. It's whoops. So that's the only problem with this lasso is it kind of misses some of the weird parts. So I'm just gonna keep clicking as much as I can to hopefully have it not miss too much of the crafting table. And right here, it's gonna overlap with the sword. So what we're gonna do is we really don't care about that area. We just want to get this lined up to return right here, and you'll see why later. And bam, click, it's all selected. You're gonna hit Control-C, and Control-C only works if you're on the right layer. It's gonna be a while to figure that out. And we'll paste it in a layer. We'll paste it in the other layer. Okay, that's done. Now we're gonna highlight back to our original layer, get our hand here, move to which guy do we want to move to? We'll move to this guy. If you are doing the lasso tool, you got to make sure that the image is like completely in this area. So we'll go ahead and trace this guy out. And click, and bam, he's highlighted. We're gonna go ahead and copy him, paste him on layer 3, drag back to this, and we're gonna go ahead and zoom in real fast. Go right here, and I'm gonna show you guys the other tool, the pen tool. So we can pick really like anywhere. We'll pick right here, and basically you're kind of just guesstimating yourself. And I'm a lot more zoomed in than I was with the other. And you're just gonna outline them like so. So we're just selecting a bunch of corners, making pretty solid lines here, staying on the inside of what we want highlighted. Just clicking away here. Now we're gonna switch over to our hand tool here. Drag this guy up to where the rest of it's in frame. And keep going back with our pen tool here. Just continuing where we left off. And it's all connected up. So now that it's all connected, we're gonna right click and click make selection. And you're just gonna click OK. Now it's selected again. We're gonna copy, because we're gonna have to be on layer 1 to copy. And we'll paste here on layer 4. But we were on like, if we were on a different layer, it'll say this area is like not, you know, doesn't exist or whatever. And I'll give you an error on the screen. Alright, so now that that's done, you click your hand just to be safe so you don't screw anything up. We're gonna go up here to our pack. We're gonna click on number 2 down here. We're gonna right click and click copy layer style. We're gonna go to our layer 1 here, our background, and click paste layer style, and that layer's on. Come back here, go to number 1, click copy layer style number 1, and then we're gonna paste that on the objects here that we have in our front layer. And as you can see, it's important that our crafting table here is behind this, because if we were to have these switched to where like the craft table's in front, that looks super like weird and annoying. So yeah, that's why like we want this guy in front of the crafting table. Not doing that is very annoying and stupid. So I'm liking this. I don't think we need anything else really highlighted too much. I think the trap will make sense. So we're going to click on our layer 1 here. We're gonna go to filter and blur gallery and tilt shift. This is the new thing I'm doing. You're gonna drag your tilt shift way down here, so that way this dotted line, everything's outside the dotted line. Go to our blur, and anything between 8 and 15 is good. I usually like going for like 11 or 12, and it's just gonna be how blurred the background is. And I think that's pretty good. So we're just gonna click OK up here, and it's blurred. We got our things here, and it's looking pretty good. This is it's not perfect. You know, you can see a couple little mistakes by me often, and you can kind of tell here up at the top, you know, that part of the helmet's cut out with the leaves, but overall not too bad. If you zoom out, you know, it'd be kind of hard to tell. It looks pretty good. So we're gonna go ahead and click File, Export. You get the idea. I just do quick export as PNG, name it, and we're set. All right, so for this thumbnail, our plan is to have it be one where you can see like my inventory and stuff, and it's like a first-person view of the trap. So it's just this basic village editor that we're gonna run. That being the case, we're gonna have myself standing like back here, and we're gonna have a random running through falling. So we're going to switch accounts. Oh, it's a villager. That's really ironic. I didn't know this would be a villager skin. That works out. All right, so we're gonna have our villager run and like fall through. I usually like to start recording, and like the angle we're kind of looking for is something in this general area. Don't know exactly yet. We're gonna go ahead and hit start recording. We're gonna head over here, and we're gonna run through this thing a couple times. Okay, and that should be enough. So we stop recording. Get our replay mod here. First thing I do, half speed, F1, and then we're gonna try and get our position that we're wanting for this thumbnail. So this would be a doable position. You can sort of tell it's a head header. We're looking to make sure that you know it's a head header, and then we're just gonna watch to see when we have view of our person here. This is actually a clean spot right here. Now ideally, oh, this is actually like perfect. So we're gonna go ahead and grab, and let's go ahead and exit replay. Switch back to alpha, and we're gonna need to do our hotbar now. This will be our setup here, because when I screen grab, I'm too lazy to get rid of my mods here, and literally all these items like are messed up with the mods except the hand. So I'm just gonna do my hand because I'm lazy again. Now we're gonna go right here. We're gonna type /fill, and we're going to create some dirt. And you're thinking, dirt? What in the world is this all for? Well, right here, let's build up our glass, and /game mode 0. We're over the block, and lastly, we're going to switch our GUI to auto. And this is exactly what we're looking for. We're just going to take a screenshot, switch our GUI back, and we're done with this one. So we have two images. We're going to have our first image that we copy in here, which is this. And we're going to go ahead and add another layer, and we're going to grab our other image, and we're going to go ahead and paste it in. It's its own layer. All right, so you're going to have your layers like this. We have this weird layer right here, and what we're going to do is we're going to click select color range, and you're going to have this like little tool. You're just going to click on the brown, and it's going to look like this, and that's great. You're just going to click OK. Now it's selected. You're just going to hit delete. And now, like, you got all this stuff. We're just gonna get it unselected, and this looks pretty good. We're gonna get rid of that layer, and so you see there's still some problems with this that need to be fixed, obviously. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna get whatever this tool is, I don't know, and you're just gonna kind of delete them out here of the layer. Oh, I'm in the wrong layer. Whoops. So you're gonna make sure you're on the right layer, and you're just gonna delete these out so they don't exist. That's why, like, this and this, like, there's no issue here. You can just yank them out. Actually, the crosshair might be okay. Usually I get rid of the crosshair, but I might want to keep the crosshair. We'll see here. So this is looking pretty good. We're gonna go ahead and hide this layer so we can make these things pop out. Go here, copy layer style 1, yoink, and we'll paste it on these. And it actually looks really good on this, in my opinion. I like how it's like highlighted. I really do. And bam. Looking pretty solid. And we'll go ahead and give this one a quick export to our thumbnails. Yoink, and there it goes.